The Rabbit and the Duck's River Adventure. The warm rays of the sun reflected on the clear river, and the leaves of the trees swayed gently in the breeze. A cheerful rabbit lived by the riverbank, hopping and skipping about. Every morning, the rabbit would swim in the river, run along its banks, and play in the cool waters. One morning, the rabbit noticed a sad-looking duck sitting by the river. Curiously, the rabbit approached the duck and asked, "Hello, I'm Rabbit. Who are you? Why do you look so sad?" The duck looked up and sighed. "I'm Curly. I'm afraid to swim in the river," the duck said with a shaky voice. The rabbit was surprised and asked, "But why are you scared? Swimming in the river is so much fun." Curly turned his eyes toward the water and took a deep breath. "I'm scared to go in the water because I'm not a good swimmer. I'm afraid I might drown," Curly said, his eyes filled with worrying. The rabbit understood Curly's fear and wanted to help. "Don't worry, I can teach you how to swim. At first, everyone is a little scared. But if we try together, you can overcome your fear," said the rabbit confidently. "You know, I was scared of the water too when I first started, but then I got used to it." The rabbit gently led Curly toward the river. "First, just dip your feet into the water and feel what it's like," the rabbit said. Curly hesitated a little but stepped toward the river. "It's so cold," he said with fear. The rabbit smiled kindly. "You'll get used to it. Just be patient. Now, open your wings and let yourself float. Stay calm. The water will carry you," said the rabbit. "Don't worry, I'm right here." Curly took a deep breath and slowly opened his wings in the water. At first, he was very nervous, but then, little by little, he started to swim. "I'm doing it. I'm swimming," he shouted in amazement. The rabbit jumped with joy. "See, isn't it so easy?" said the rabbit, his eyes sparkling with excitement. Curly, now excited, said, "Yes, this is really fun," and started to enjoy the water. His fear was fading, and he was starting to love swimming. Days passed, and Rabbit and Curly swam together every day in the river. The rabbit taught Curly new games every day. Sometimes they collected sticks floating in the water. Other times they splashed around and raced each other. As Curly learned to swim, his fear slowly disappeared, and he felt stronger with Rabbit by his side. One day, while they were swimming in the river, Curly suddenly panicked. His foot got stuck in a branch and he couldn't move. "Help! I'm stuck," Curly cried out. Rabbit quickly swam over to Curly. "Stay calm, Curly. Don't worry. I'm here," said the rabbit. Rabbit carefully grabbed the branch and freed Curly's foot. Curly took a deep breath and relaxed. "Thank you, Rabbit. You're a true friend," said Curly gratefully. Rabbit smiled and nodded. "I love you too, Curly. I'll always be by your side," said Rabbit. From that day on, Rabbit and Curly continued to have fun adventures in the river every day. Curly had completely overcome his fears and was now enjoying swimming. The friendship between Rabbit and Curly grew stronger with each passing day. Everyone learned how important it is to help one another, to give courage, and to be together. And so, Rabbit and Curly's river adventure blossomed into a beautiful friendship. Every day, They played games by the river and enjoyed their time in the cool water. Curly was no longer afraid of the river, because he had a friend who always supported him. From that day on, the joy of Rabbit and Curly's friendship echoed through every corner of the forest. The wind sang a song in the branches of the trees. Courage and friendship overcome every challenge. The river's waters carried the warm echo of this friendship and spread it throughout the forest. They say that whenever the animals of the forest hear the story of Rabbit and Curly's friendship, their hearts fill with love. And whoever passes by the riverbank can still hear the friendship song whispered by the wind. If you ever find yourself in a forest, sit by the river and listen to what the wind has to say. Maybe you'll hear that friendship song and join in the bond between Rabbit and Curly.